I read this great thing the other day about the heart, talking about organs. There was this thing about the heart and about, you know, you can study brain waves by putting sensors on someone's head.
Yeah.
Apparently with the heart, they've actually done some research where heart waves are much stronger and you can actually pick them up at a distance without putting stuff on. And we produce these waves around our hearts. And a lot of this research was about the fact that, you know, we actually, if we tune into it, our heart is much more of a kind of thinking organ than we give it justice for. It's much more about feeling, being in the moment, and it's the same in the studio as well. You know, we try to not think too hard about what we're doing, you know, because your best ideas are usually the ones that come without thinking too much.
There's something in your eyes, I know it's mine.
Lamb have been working together for 15 years now, and I guess you know, we got signed very early. We got signed before we had a name, really.
One big thing is that we've learned is less is more. You know, we went from being with a major label that spent huge amounts of money, but nothing's ever free. You know, they spend loads of money on you, and then it's all a debt. It's all recoupable, and it comes at a high price, which usually involves being asked to compromise your creativity. And you know, I think we've learned the hard way that that's really not worth that price. You know, we feel much better these days at keeping things simple and doing things ourselves and having absolute creative freedom and owning the work that we make, you know. So it feels a much more honest way to live. I think the live show's stronger than it's ever been, actually.
So brightly you burn. Suddenly I see. I go every time you walk in the room.
Well, it's dynamics, isn't it? It's like the difference between the small, intimate to the exploding, you know, crazy. And that's kind of what makes a show interesting, is that those dynamic gears, you know. If you do a show that's fifth gear the whole time, after a few minutes, you just get bored of it.
It's like a dialectic between the two of us, you know. It's like a yin-yang dynamic that happens, and in the past that's been quite often a bone of contention between us, almost.
Not in a good way.
but these days I think we've learned to really appreciate that.
It's like being on stage, you know, for that hour and a half. All I will think about on that gig is the gig. You know, it's a complete lesson in being in the moment, which I don't actually have that luxury in any other part of my life. You know, of where you can just let go of everything and just put it all down. And, you know, I'm just like looking at the crowd, and I'm looking at Lou and Johnny, and I'm just feeling in my centre, and it's remarkable. It's a remarkable feeling.
'Cause you know, I know, our love is strong.